Brian Svoboda here from BlueCap Productions, and we just finished watching László Kupi put in the final tiles for this incredible mural behind us that is of a specimen that I have a little bit of preference towards. It's the BlueCap Rabbit Ears Tourmaline, and let's see if we can pan it. We can't see it right there because of the glare, but László, incredible job. I'm going to ask you to tell us about your inspiration and tell us about this project. And Graham, I'm going to have you come up over here because Graham Sutton was part of making this happen here at Mineral City, Artists Alley in Mineral City. And so I want you guys to tell us a little bit about this whole project as I pan out and show it to the viewers. So what was first of all, let's start with László. What was the inspiration for this particular piece?
I don't think it will be hard to figure out because, you know, I admire this piece probably the most among the minerals I have ever photographed, first of all. Second of, in this proof that you are biased towards this piece with obvious reasons. And you made a lot for me introducing to the mineral world, so I wanted to give you a little surprise in return, and I couldn't expect any better piece than this one. And I had the opportunity to photograph this in Houston, and Joel, the director of the museum, was kind enough to give me the opportunity. And it turned out well, I think. The public will decide.
He's kind of partial to the picture, folks, a little bit.
And I got an offer from the Mineral City organizers that, you know, for the new year, 2025 year, to the murals wall, to the artist wall, I have the chance to put something on. And we were thinking a lot in Denver and even before, what would be the best or something really different from what we've done, on what they've done in the previous years. And it turned out Graham came out with this idea to print on tiles, which are extraordinary. I've never even heard about things.
Graham,
like
tell us where you got that idea of printing on tiles.
So as I'm driving around Tucson, I live here most of the year, I'd seen a few black and white tile murals, and they were mostly small ones, maybe 3 or 4 feet in square.
The ones that are under the freeway.
Under the freeway, yeah. They have some historic, pictures of people that lived here 75 or 100 years ago. And I go, well, that's kind of cool. I wonder how I'd incorporate that. And, how do I turn that into a mural? And I'd already talked to László about being the artist. And part of the deal with the art wall is you've watched it evolve from Lexi, from Aaron, from Rebecca, and now László. I try to choose something different, somebody that's not always represented. And photograph is art. Yeah, the rock's already there, but as we know, there's a special touch to getting the best out of the rock.
Absolutely.
Starting with Jeff Scoville and the Van Pelts, 40 years ago. So here's the next generation. I said, let's see if we can make something that works. And I didn't want to put up just a banner.
Right.
I could have had this thing printed on aluminum in large format and stuck it on the wall and been done with it. But I wanted some 3D thing. And I fiddled around with it. I talked to some local artists about maybe making the BlueCap portions actually stand out. And it looked a bit too kitschy.
Okay.
It did.
It was a good choice that you decided not to go in that direction.
Yeah.
We want it classic, but we want it, kind of really eye-catching, which I think you've done here. And I love the way that you've, on the edges here, you've kind of gone almost towards a more pixelated view, which represents the digital photography of
That's exactly what we're going for, was to how to spread out the edge. And there was a lot of angst over when I had this on the ground, I laid it all out originally and we'd made spacings and we said, okay, let's go every other tile. Let's go every third tile. Let's do this. And in the end, trying to make it regular and like a computer where the pixels are actually regular didn't look right. So I thought, you know what, I'll just stick them up and make them random as I go. So that's why you see, a half a tile here, a half a tile there. And part of what, people are asking is I gradated from the 6x6 to the 4x4 to allow the pixelation to not be so big. These sockets would be so huge, they'd be distracting. The 4x4 tiles, and you can see we went right up to the edge of the picture, so we had a nice transition, and then we started going with the random spacing. So, and it needed a wash today, but it didn't get one.
Graham, how many tiles are we looking at here?
There's 1,180-ish tiles in this deal. every one of them lovely placed with this little scraper thing I found so that they wouldn't squish out the grout and get on the sides. So,
Well, I have to say, I love all the artwork in Artists Alley here at Mineral City, but I am biased towards this one that we're seeing in front of us. Graham, thank you for supporting it and having the vision. László, congratulations.
Thanks
Absolutely
very much.
brilliant work. And I honestly
you.
can say, I don't think you could have picked a better specimen.
That's what I thought.
Go grab one. Hey, Joey, real quick, go grab one of those little tiles. We got to pitch the little tiles, but we got a moment here.
Okay.
So we made a limited edition. László's got a few. Brian has a few. I'll have some in the stove. We made 25 of these small tiles. They're printed the exact same way, exact same color saturation. You know, maybe we'll have 5 of them that László signed that'll be like the golden chocolate bar thing in Willy Wonka. But anyway, so these
those are going to be on sale at the Stope.
They'll be on sale at the Stope. Come see us. We'll have them out.
And why don't you tell everybody what the price is going to be?
They're going to be $25.
$25 each.
Yep. And the money that we get from these, we're working with the Young Mineral Collectors group, the YMC guys. They're helping us with our cash bar in there. They get a proceeds from that. So every time you liquor up, you help the YMCA. Every time you buy one of these, you help the YMCA.
Love it. Love it. Fantastic.
Thank you very much, Graham, for
All right. Thanks for trusting me with your picture,
fantastic
László.
work and for the opportunity to be able to see this today.
Super.
Thank you.
Everybody, if you're here in Tucson, come on down, check it out for yourself. Do a selfie in front of it and post it.
Do a selfie
tag-
owning one of these.
Tag Mineral City, tag me,
Right on. All right.
and BlueCap.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.